Mayhem. Hey Chad, how are you doing today? I'm gonna go get the Three Stooges. This is Ryan Schwong from the Toyota region, man. Dude, I'm super stoked.
My name is Chad. My name is Allison Smiley. I'm a district sales manager for Toyota.
I'm leaving a message. I know you're sending me a voicemail. I'm at the dealership watching me. Ryan is the best ever.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna have to cut it. Anyway, so we're gonna get Olivia in here. There's that pen we were always talking. She'll edit all that, so don't worry about it.
I don't know.
So, hey, you know what, guys? At Midwest Mayhem, I told you, I'm always talking about our region, what they do. We talk about these unbelievable great trainers, right? That's like my big deal. I'm always like, dude, you need a trainer, you get them out of the region. I'm gonna tell you, I can get a lot of people out of the region and they're all really, really good. But if you want the best of the best when it comes to training, you gotta get this guy right here. This is Ryan Schwong from the Toyota region, man. Dude, I'm super stoked, dude. I'm so happy you're here, man.
Well, you know, Tron, it's a great honor. We are humbled and honored to be here. To be at the one and only Wilson Toyota of Ames is very special. We take great pride in what we do, and we love nothing more than to see the passion and enthusiasm of you and your entire team over here. So it's a great honor. We are grateful for this relationship that we've had for years, and it's the right place. We're happy to be here.
Well, dude, you know, here at Wilson and in Midwest, we keep it real, dog. I mean, we 100 for sure. We don't sugarcoat anything. We just roll with it. So I couldn't have more fun than with you. So, but let's just get to it. Okay, let's cut to the chase. There's a reason why you're here today. All right, you're here. We're talking about the biggest change. I don't know, I don't want to say forever, but it's pretty huge. We're talking about the all-new 2023 Toyota Sequoia. And when you talk about bringing the fire, it is fire, dude. I mean, super great job.
No question about it. We are extremely excited and thrilled to bring the all-new 2023 Sequoia. 5 grades, 11 colors. We've got the SR5 grade entry level, followed by the Limited, Platinum, TRD Pro, and then the Capstone. Just when Toyota didn't think we could get any better with the Platinum and the 1794, they found a way to throw another model on top, so our very top line, the Halo grade, the Capstone. So this is Lexus leather. It's a step above, unlike anything we've ever seen. But when you talk about the Sequoia, the full-size SUV that everybody's been patiently waiting for, 14 years, the second generation.
That's a long time.
That we've had for 14 years. Everybody's been patient. We appreciate that. This is our 3rd generation, and we're stoked to be here right now.
Dude, 14 years is a long time, and when you think about Toyota and the resale, the reliability, and how well they build things, man, how well does a vehicle have to be built for it to actually exist for 14 years? And the consumer still is looking for it. So that's just a great job again on that. And I'll tell you, with this Capstone, dude, I haven't been excited about a car since the Snoop DeVille from Cadillac. You know what I mean? It's like, when they talk about you get a Snoop DeVille, I was like, dude, I'm all in. So they come out with this Capstone, right? And I'm looking at this thing, and I'm a Lexus guy. I believe in Lexus and what they do. The white seats, and then to have the mindset to say, okay, let's make the bottoms black, where everybody sees it, right? Where the money comes in, you know, driving's for show, putting's for dough, right? Where the putting is, it's white, and it makes it unbelievable. But the styling and the attention to detail, just give just a little insert, right? Let's just talk Capstone just for a few minutes.
Well, historically speaking, when you look at Toyota, we talk about the intangibles, the level of detail, the quality of workmanship, the fit and finish, the gap tolerances, the way everything comes nicely together. It's not uncommon at all for all of our Toyota dealerships really across the country to experience, you know, they'll have used vehicles, whether it's 50, 60, 70,000 miles arrive on the lot, and whether it's a Toyota certified used vehicle or just a used, they'll go on a test drive, and oftentimes we hear our customers or our prospects saying, wow, I cannot believe this vehicle rides like new with that many miles. And that's all the level of detail, all the additional effort that our engineers, designers put forth well before they even built the vehicle, and as a result, that's why we have historical high resale and residual values in our vehicles hold, and more so now than we've ever seen in these unprecedented times. Our vehicles hold true. And then you look at the Capstone, for example, even taking it a step up in terms of elegance, luxury, Lexus light. That vehicle could easily have an L badge. We always say There would be no L without the T.
Whoa, my friend. Don't start giving my vehicle away, right? Just let me enjoy it for a few years, right? Before you start sending everything to Lexus. But that's exactly what the Capstone, what they brought with that. And then just like some of the small things that Toyota put into the Sequoia. The one thing I really caught, SR5 model. You're always going to have a sunroof. You're always going to have panoramic view camera. Dude, you talk about a vehicle that size. Now I can see every angle, front, side to side. Got front, back, and side to side. This ain't switches, baby. We're talking about cameras, right? The front, the back, each side. I mean, it's just, it amazes me that, you know, product after product, Toyota shows up and they always have these things and they're listening to their customers, and that's what makes Toyota so special.
No question about that panoramic view monitor. Every single Sequoia, and we're talking about a full-size SUV. Safety at Toyota is first and foremost. We know that. And the fact that you can see multiple cameras around you, it's a sweet feature, not to mention everything else. Talking about safety, which is what you're talking about here. Not only is it comfort, convenience, but safety. Then you talk about the Star Safety System, or Toyota Safety Sense 2.5, 8 airbag standard, the digital rearview mirror. The list goes on and on and on.
You and I can do this all day, but I'm not going to do that with you.
Okay.
As much as I would love to sit and have this conversation, there's just so much with Sequoia that you and I both can get into. So I'm gonna lead into something as I kick you off my podcast.
Please.
Right? In the event that you are a Toyota dealership, right? I don't know what Chevy does. I don't know what GMC does, but I know what Toyota does. And you have a question about a Sequoia. Customer comes in. The thing that I love about this little iPad is that Toyota has come up with this great feature called Toyota Engage. And when you talk about, hey, you're killing my sign there, buddy. Knock my sign down. It's because you're leaning on my tape.
Oh,
right?
man.
I mean, we're going to kick you off this thing. You're not. So you get Toyota Engaged. This gives the actual, I just want to be so everybody understands, this gives the actual dealership, salespeople, all the information you need right here in the iPad or a cellular device, correct?
Yes, absolutely. We are thrilled. You can't talk enough.
No, you don't get to talk
About
about
the
that.
value.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
About the value. Well, Engage is a tremendous product resource. We have the Engage website and we have the Engage app. And basically what this is years ago, for those that have been around a while, we used to produce product resource books. And
Just call them what they pay. This, let me tell you something. This is Midwest Mayhem. All these big old technical words. We don't deal in technical words, right? Listen, they were brochures. I'm just going to tell you, they were brochures.
They were brochures. Within the Engage website now, because it's on an app or a website, it's constantly being updated, and you can go to your smartphone, you can go to your iPad, you can go to your desktop, and all of this product information is right there. Now, the other cool thing about this Engage app and website is that when you look at the interface, it's very intuitive, and it looks very, very similar to our website, Toyota.com. Why is that important? So when our customers or our prospects are on Toyota.com and they get to research our vehicles and they have that similar look and feel, when they go to our Toyota dealerships and we have a sales consultant or a sales manager pull out that website or that app, it looks very consistent. So the trust and credibility goes along with that.
So I can let you rant here, but I'm not.
Okay,
right?
good.
I have someone else that is 100% better looking than you. And I just want to, but before I kick you out, right? Because it's coming. I just want you to know that. Hey, I've always appreciated your fight and what you do. Again, Toyota region, he's a trainer, and the dude's good. So if you're in the region, if you're in Toyota's, in our region, Kansas City region, and you need how easy is it? Reach out, keep it short, man, because the producer's going to hit me with a pen here in a second. How do they reach out to you and say, hey, Ryan, we need some help? What do they do?
Well, you would obviously get a hold of the dealership personnel, and we have great contacts with the dealership, and they've got my contact information. So
perfect. Well, hey man, it's always fun. I love seeing you, brother. And you know what? Go Big Red.
It's good to be here. GDR, baby.
All right, well, let's get you out of here. Let's get someone much better looking.
Appreciate the
Hello, my name is Chad. And, I'm the good-looking one that Tron was talking about.
100%. You know what? I've been telling you, Chad. You really need to work on your facade.
I shaved my face. I grew out my hair.
Oh, you look so much better. You look so much better. That's awesome. But yes, Chad, I got a better looking Chad for all you guys out. Allison smiling, right? Allison, Thank you so much. Allison, and here's, I'm not going to steal your thunder as far as your title and what you do. I'm going to let you do that. But before you get there, I always talk on our podcast about how great the region is and just willing to come out. And the relationship that we all have is on a whole nother level. And if other dealers aren't reaching out and utilizing you and your group, man, I just want all you guys to know you're 100% missing it. I mean, it's just a great thing. So, Allison, what is your title? And just give us a little bit about what you do. Everything. I know it's everything, but just a little.
It's kind of hard to encompass, everything together. But my name is Allison Smiley. I'm a district sales manager for Toyota. I've been with Toyota for around 3 years, and I really enjoy it. I'm the district sales manager for Western Iowa, so I work with Tron and Chad and Josh, Denny, all the Wilson crew, and I do a lot of stuff. It's kind of, I think that's why I like my job so much, is it's kind of a range of different things. You guys ask me questions, I find the answer. Kind of like the middleman in between headquarters and the dealer. So anything that comes up, I kind of find the right person to find the right answer and get you guys the answer you need.
I'm gonna fix you guys. All right? I know that was so polite of you, and that's why I always just enjoy talking with Allison, because she's just polite. But let me give you all the truth, okay? Allison does everything. All right. If I have an issue, first of all, Ryan never answers. Ryan never answers, so you really have to go. And no one answers their phone, but Allison and Olivia, and we'll get to Olivia later.
My ringer is annoying sometimes.
But you answer. You really do. When we talked earlier, I introduced you. I said the person that just gets it done, and that's what I've always enjoyed about you since you've become our rep. Mm-hmm. When I call you, you are spot on. I so appreciate the fact that you're like, you know what, I'm not sure. Let me find out. And I'm telling you guys, within minutes, there's emails flying. Half that stuff I don't even understand. But that's okay. I just appreciate the fact that you sent it to me and get it done. So that's really who Allison is. I know you guys do that. But, you deal in everything. How the inventory is structured, what we get, allocation, all those kind of things. I know it's got to be stressful to deal with so many dealers. What do you think?
I feel like I'm lucky. So I've only ever worked with Toyota, and we have amazing dealers. And you guys are a clear example of that. So you guys make my job really easy, because I love when you call. So we get to chat, talk, laugh.
I just appreciate that you're not like Ryan.
Yeah.
You actually answer the phone. And then, Ryan and I, we were just kind of talking about Toyota Engage. And I think, and again, I'm kind of selling Toyota here. If other manufacturers do not have something like Toyota Engage set up for their sales staff, they're really missing it. I mean, to take advantage of, Toyota Engage, and to be able to, the coolest thing, the scan. Imagine this, right? You're a salesperson, you're new. I got a new sales guy here. He sells a car. He's not really sure if it has remote connect, safety connect, what it is. He can actually scan the VIN in Toyota Engage and get everything specific to that car. Was that who's the crazy guy that sits there and says, let's have a Toyota Engage?
Cars are only getting more complex. So to have a one-stop shop for everything is awesome. I'm not Ryan, so I'm not a super car expert, but when someone comes up to me and asks a question, I have a one-stop shop and Engage, so even I use it, and it's one of the best things that Toyota's come out with.
So basically what you just said is Toyota Engage makes everyone Ryan.
Yes, actually. I'm Allison, Chad, and Ryan. So
Come on, man.
it depends on the day.
Yeah. I told you guys she wears multiple hats, right? She does it all. And just real quick, I mean, the other thing I love about Toyota Engage, and I think, and hopefully all of our dealers understand this, and I know you folks do a great job of explaining this, it's not just for the sales staff, is it? This is actually a app that the consumer can use as well. Now, yeah, of course, we get a little more detail, a little more in-depth, but I think that was a great vision by Toyota to say, hey, let's come up with an app that is specific to the dealership where it changes a little bit, but let's really encourage the consumer to go there. But, it's like you said, everybody can become a genius when it comes to Toyota Engage. I so love the fact that you came out today and brought a capstone, by the way.
I did.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's unfair that I haven't even driven a Sequoia yet.
No.
I guess I'm not that special. That's okay. I'll cry later.
I was trying to think of something funny. I was like, I don't know if that's okay.
Here at Midwest Mayhem, everything's okay.
I love that.
So didn't I
I
tell
want
you
to say
writing
something
was
to get
great?
a pin thrown at me.
Oh,
I'm
it's
trying to
no,
like
you don't want that.
when.
You do not want that. Trust me. It hurts.
do not want
And sometimes it
that.
leaves a spot.
I was gonna say, does she like click it before she throws it?
Oh my
No,
God,
she realized if she clicks it before she throws it, you'll hear it and you know it's coming. So
Oh,
no, it's just.
then you flinch.
I try to do like my matrix sometimes, where I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm not that good, but it's
Yeah.
cool.
Love
But
that.
super awesome.
Mhm.
Appreciate you coming in. This Sequoia launch thing was amazing. The consumers showed up. You folks came in, brought us great vehicles, and there was a lot to learn today. You and Olivia, and I know I keep talking about Olivia. She's not here. I'm going to introduce you guys. Just calm down.
Dynamic duo.
Did an unbelievable job with the product knowledge side, just giving things and breaking it down into understanding. So thank you. I cannot thank you and your staff enough for being a part of Wilson Toyota and just what you do for Toyota in general. So thank you.
Thank you.
Anything you want to tell my great listeners?
Probably just that this launch is an amazing thing that our region's been doing, and we kind of plan on doing things like this for the future, just with dealer stock at an all-time low. But it's nice to be able to touch and feel and see the products that we're selling, because Toyotas, there's such a high demand and they're such great vehicles that when we get them, they leave the lots pretty quick. So I'm really excited that we're able to bring them in today.
Well, we appreciate it. I know it takes time out of your day and you come in and it's all cool, but I really do appreciate you coming in. And then being able to talk to the consumer and kind of break it down. So that was awesome. So plus, I'm really happy that you chose to sit in my pod today. I know it's going to be tough. I didn't spring this on you until you got here because I didn't want you to get nervous.
I'm a top commenter on YouTube, so
Oh, that's awesome. So support.
like out here liking everything, so big fan. Big fan.
Well, we appreciate you. Thanks for coming and joining Midwest Mayhem.
Of course.
Again, folks, Allison Smiley. I mean, like I said, you guys hear me all the time talking about, you can sit in here. We're going to get Olivia in here. There's that pen we were always talking about. Let you introduce yourself. But I know you're a little nervous. You think, I got you right where I want you. Just so you know.
I don't know.
You can't run and everyone's watching. So
Yeah,
it's like,
not
you're
a good
definitely
feeling.
on stage now. So do me a favor. Will you introduce yourself to these folks
Okay.
and tell them what your title is? And I know you do everything. Don't put everything. Just put it in a small package or a bowl.
Okay, so I'm Olivia Kinsey. I'm also from the Kansas City region. I'm a district service and parts manager. So similar to my partner in crime, but on the other side of the fence, I work with service and parts managers, kind of a liaison between corporate and dealerships. When they need help, they give me a call, and I do my best to assist.
And you do a great job, just like I was saying with Allison and with Ryan. You folks do an unbelievable job, and I can't grasp the concept of having to deal with so many different dealers, because I would assume that some dealers are more engaging than others.
Yeah.
And how do you guys weed through that? Do you just you give them the information they want? You don't add anything else, or how does that work?
It's a kind of a people business, so you form relationships with different people, and you have closer relationships with some than others. And so some people it's pretty straightforward facts. Here I can help you, and then others, next thing you know, you're hopping on a podcast.
Yeah.
And,
And you're not answering their questions when they call you on their phone.
right, exactly.
Yeah, that's
Straight.
kind of how that works. So I promise you off screen that I would not put you on the spot. But
That's okay.
it was kind of like it was a wise tale. So I got a question for you. It's just about SmartPath.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we talking sales or service? That's my
Hey,
question.
let's talk about. Well, you tell me which one would you like. I can cover the opposite one
I'm
of what
definitely
you
a service girl.
Okay, so do me a favor. Let's give the folks just a little bit about. I will dive into SmartPath
Yeah.
or just from the sales side. But if you can dive into it from the service side and how it's beneficial
So,
to the service.
really cool. Wilson Toyota was the first to pilot in our whole region. So, the great thing about SmartPass service is transparency. So, I don't know about other people out there, but young girls like me take their cars to the dealership. They go through service, and the first thing you do, call my dad. Hey, they're trying to sell me this, that, or the other. I don't know if that's what's really going on with my car. What do I do? What do I buy? Am I upselling? What's going on? So the great thing about SmartPass service, full transparency. You take your car in, you get pictures, videos, technician recordings. They're telling you exactly what's going on, so you have 100% clarity of, you build a story over time. You bring in your car in, your cabin air filter looks okay. You bring it in next time, hey, starting to get a little dirty, just giving you a heads up. Third time, you've seen those photos over time, you're like, okay, this adds up. I have trust in this purchase. So not only that, but you also have the opportunity to kind of see where your car's at and track timing and things of that nature. We said before, you know, you can track a Domino's pizza better than you can like where your car's at in service. But not with SmartPath. So with SmartPath, it's like, I've got my car checked in, I'm getting an alert. My car is now with a technician, I'm getting another alert. So you're aware of what's going on the entire process, and so it just becomes a lot easier as a consumer to make those decisions.
Man, that was awesome. And this is why if you're a Toyota dealership, if you're not getting your reps in your store to go over this so you get an understanding at your level, man, you're really missing it. Call me. Talk to me if you don't get that. But a few words that you used that I just want to repeat to people: trust and transparency. Mm-hmm. Right, the two things that is tough in any business, really in the car business. You know, it's funny you bring up, you know, somebody would take their car to service and not really sure. So if they say you need tires, you should probably get tires, though, right?
I would hope.
I mean, this is just one of those things. But the thing that I really caught that I thought was awesome, and I want the consumer to know first, and then I want the dealers to know. When you were speaking on, man, you can see it. It's a visual thing, not just some random guy saying, hey, you need tires. They're showing you on your car that you need tires. They're showing you that cabin air filter is becoming dirty, or it is dirty. I think that's a very important thing, and that's what SmartPath really does kind of bring to the service side. But man, I was not aware. Okay, shame on Tron, right? I was not aware of the tracking part of it. I mean, that's awesome.
You get text updates throughout the entire process. And the other cool thing too is we have a dashboard. Every individual car will have one, so over time you can go back and see what you had previously done. To again kind of build that story going forward. But yeah, full transparency keeps you up to date. Appointment reminders, you know, hey, your 5K due, we need you here. It's just a great way to give the customer the full experience of what's going on in service.
Oh man, that's awesome. If you follow, and everybody should, but if you're following Midwest Mayhem, you know me. I like to call people out. Sometimes people don't like that, so I'm going to talk to the dealer principals, the owners first.
Okay.
If you have not reached out to your region, your rep, and says, I want a part of SmartPath, you should slap yourself, first of all. I mean, and then if you don't feel it there, come to me, I will slap you next. And this right here, this is what I call my Will Smith, right? Think about it, you'll figure it out later, right? You want to do that for that reason. From your customers, the trust and transparency. I'll say it again. Make sure you reach out. If you're in the Kansas City region, call Olivia. She'll get you squared away. And I'm going to tell you, if you're not already in SmartPath from the sales side, man, I mean, you are like Fred Flintstone, dude. You are so behind in what you're doing. And I tell you, they launched ours in the middle of COVID. I mean,
what better time?
I mean, it was like, but to have ability to change something that's that big and not be there, and you guys were Johnny on the spot. I mean, every call I made, every issue we had, Charles Hancock and that group did an unbelievable job of fixing things on the fly. It was just awesome. And again, it goes back to trust and transparency. SmartPath is like, it's the future.
For sure.
It's the future in the way you buy cars and the way now, the way you service cars.
People want to shop online. Like, it's easier, it's more convenient, and to your point, it is the way of the future. And it's great to see it on sales, and then we're bringing it over in service too. So it's a store like this is awesome to see a hand raiser that wants to pilot new things for us to then improve upon and learn.
Here, you know, things just happen. I
That's
don't know.
okay.
You said something that was so exciting that stuff just started printing. I mean, it's like you said it and it just printed on its own. I mean,
I think,
it's Midwest Mayhem is the best podcast out there. That's what, that says. But it's awesome. Still appreciate you and what you guys do. But hold on, I'm not gonna let you off that easy.
All right.
I know you're like, oh, I'm safe.
Oh my God.
I'm getting out of here. So I have a kid right now that's preparing to go on to college.
Yes.
And I'm going to show him this podcast tonight because I want him to see you for his sake. My son Trent.
Mm-hmm.
So you went to college where?
I played softball at the University of
Whoa.
Oh my God.
You are, there's,
dude, I don't know.
You are,
I know.
I mean, you got the glow,
I know.
honestly. You're just setting off alarms and beeps. If you miss it, the University of Oregon.
Yes,
Man,
go
that's
Ducks.
his dream school. That's that kid every day. I'm telling you, it's Oregon Ducks. I don't know how any other school is even trying to recruit him.
I get the feeling because That school's something special.
That is something special.
It is.
And so are you folks. I mean, just like the school. Just again, so appreciate what you and Allison and Ryan do, and your entire place over there. It's always good to have someone to call when you don't know. So guys, I'm telling you, whether it be service, whether it be sales, whether it be training, it doesn't matter. The Kansas City region. I don't know about the rest of y'all region. Maybe y'all just duds. I don't know y'all like that. So holla at your boy if that ain't the case, right? But I know for one thing, the Kansas City region, for you three, Adam Bimman, Charles Hancock, Brett, I can go down the line.
Wait, you said Adam Bimman?
He's gonna see this. He's gonna see this. Hey, just so you know, that's my dog right there.
No, mine
That's
too.
my dog right there. I mean, Bimman, and I probably missed, if you guys don't take it personal, it's just, I would be here all day naming the people that I've met. Just an unbelievable job. And here at Wilson Toyota myself, we cannot thank you all enough. So, hey, 2023 Toyota Sequoia, Toyota Engage, Smart Path, service, sales. Man, Toyota is 100% going places, and I'm just glad that we're a part of going with them. So I want to thank all you guys for joining us here at Midwest Mayhem. I tell you, if you want to holler at your boy, right? Okay, I don't get to introduce myself first, but to follow us, reach out to us. You got any questions? Hit us up, Instagram and Twitter. She's in my way at Wilson Evans. If you want to go to Instagram and Twitter, for Facebook and TikTok at Wilson Toyota of Ames, make sure you do that there. And hey, if you just want to holler at your boy here at the real spot, get at me at Big Strong. That's 2 G's when you're as big as I am. And if you want to get me up on Instagram, it's at Big Strong 1. Again, 2 G's when you're the size of this cat. Thanks again for joining us on Midwest Mayhem.
Anytime.
You three have been awesome. We got to do this again.
Anytime.
All right. Peace be unto you, brother.
Oh my God.